Oh dear, I just made it! Look, it's Twilight flying!
You gotta really flap them hard.
Ooh, that looked painful.
Maybe not quite that hard.
Incoming! Bull! Ouch.
Looking good up
Oh
there,
dear.
Princess Twilight.
Oh dear.
Applejack, you know you don't have to call me that.
Why do you protest so? You've already given up wearing your crown all the time. The least you can do is embrace your new title.
If other ponies want to address me that way, I suppose it's fine, but not my friends. It just doesn't feel right.
Cool.
And neither does all this flying business.
Aw,
The
poor
Summer Sun
Twilight.
celebration is only 2 days away, and I'm never going to be ready to perform my part.
Not if you spend all your time down here, you won't. Now get up there and
Ooh.
show every pony the big finish.
I'm sorry, I think my camera's a little sideways. I unfortunately just realized that I'm like, it was at 10 and not 10:30. Ooh! Way to go, Twilight! They told you she would learn how to fly. Uh-oh. Oh, ow. Oh dear. Ah! Flap the wings! Flap! Flap! Pull! Whoa. Oh dear. Ooh! Ow, that looked painful.
That was a big finish.
If you like disasters. Poor Twilight. I bet you the opening will be different.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder
Ah.
what it could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, an easy feat, and magic.
My little pony. Oh, look, it's Princess Luna. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, okay, whoops. Yes, I'm afraid that I'm a little, I unfortunately didn't realize it. Oh, this started at 10 instead of 10:30, so oh dear, so I just barely got all my stuff set up and everything, so, oh dear. So, yes, I'm just gonna go over here and shift the camera a little bit, so you might want to avert your eyes or something at this moment.
It's another all-new Littlest Pet Shop. Today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 Pacific.
Let's see.
Lifting globes are the adorable new snow that you create. Just fill with water, add your glitter magic, flip it, and
That works for me. That works for me. So anyway, so I'm so sorry about that. Yes, I did say it was at 10:30, but unfortunately, yeah, it was at 10. So anyway, so I'm sorry about that. And yeah, he's like, oh yes. So anyway, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my first truly blind reaction video because I'm watching this right now and stuff like that. And oh dear, and I apologize for not being all set up and everything. Darn it, you think I would have learned by now to check stuff, but anyway. So yeah, so, it's like, this is so exciting, and I must admit, I'm a little nervous too. So anyway, because I hope my video capture program doesn't crash. If it does, fortunately, I have my DVR. It was like, yeah, sorry. I mean, there was a lot of things like I was checking my DVR. My DVR is running. Audacity is running. Everything's, I think, good. I think. Just a sec. Yeah, there's a few probably just I'll probably edit that out, but yeah, I just switched. Audacity is running, everything's running. I must admit, I'm like, I must admit, I really was worried about this, cause yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've actually tried to do this live and everything. Okay, and yes, while the commercials were still rolling, it's like, yes, I'm wearing these because I'm actually running this off my TV, so these are actually connected to my TV, and yes, oopsies, this is a little bit of faux because I have a weird head or something, so the headphones just sit up there, so. So anyway. Oh. Nope, nope, not yet. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave the commercials and stuff and talk during them. So anyway, let's get to the actual episode. So far, ooh, Twilight doing some flying lessons. Cool, cool. I knew they were gonna do that. Yeah, how could they not? Oh, poor Twilight. Good thing his ponies are indestructible or something, because so far she's gotten to live, which is cool. But anyway, yeah, so she's gonna be part of the Summer Sun celebration. Cool. Not only is that, but we're actually gonna get to see it. And we're back. Yes.
Fantastic! Only on the Hub Network.
Ooh, she got her own stained glass window. That's nice. And Luna was in the opening. Cool.
Amazing, darling. They've really captured your regality. I suppose. Oh, don't be so modest. It's every pony's dream to someday wear a crown and have their coronation ceremony preserved in stained glass for all to see.
I think this might be Rarity's
It's every
dream.
pony's dream.
Yeah.
My dreams are about frosting.
Yeah.
We better get going. We don't want to miss our train.
Fluttershy's right. Don't know about y'all, but I've still got bushels to do to get ready. The official celebration may be here in Candlelight, but hoo-wee, as the mayor put us in charge of one heck of a party back home. Oh, don't look like that, Sugar Cube. You get to be right there with the other princesses when Celestia raises the sun.
And I'm honored. Really, I am. It's just that the Summer Sun celebration is what first brought us all together.
It
It
is?
just doesn't feel right not getting to spend such a special day
The
with
all-powerful
my
Megan
pony
McCarthy.
friends. It doesn't feel right to us either, darling. If the mayor wasn't so desperate for our assistance, we'd most certainly stay here in Canterlot. And of course, we do understand that your royal duties must come first.
The Summer Sun celebration may have brought us together, but it's something much bigger that'll always keep us connected. Exhibit A. The 6 of us are united by the elements of harmony. No amount of royal duties is gonna change that. Right, everybody?
Cool. Right attitude.
Right, Pinkie Pie?
Right.
Creamy frosting.
Ah, dear.
You should take that as a yes.
I like that.
We're gonna write you and give you so many details it'll be like you're in Ponyville with us. Right, girls? Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye. And you will be with us right after the celebration. We already have an appointment on the books to discuss the royal upgrades to your loft decor.
So it appears Twilight will not be leaving Ponyville. Aww. Alright. Oh! Ow. Hi.
I can't help it, Spike. They've only been gone a minute, and I already feel like I'm missing something.
For the
Aww.
princess?
Oh.
Dear Twilight, you aren't missing anything. Your friend, Pinkie Pie.
How did she do that? Bye.
Yeah, I just know it.
Uh-oh. Could this be foreshadowing?
Check, 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 and check.
They write in
What do you
scribbles.
know? We're way ahead of schedule. I credit your extremely competent assistant.
So do
Whoop.
The
Nice recovery.
celebration isn't until the day after tomorrow. We could still fit in a quick trip to Ponyville and be back in plenty of time to finish off these last few things before the main event.
That would be nice, Spike. But what if something else came up while we were gone? What if we were delayed getting back and I wasn't able to finish everything on that
Uh-oh.
list? What if we lost the list on the way to Ponyville and I couldn't remember which things we'd done and which things we hadn't done?
Uh-oh.
And then spent so much time trying to figure out what we hadn't done and what we had done that we ruined the entire celebration by not doing the one really important
Twilight,
thing that we were supposed
calmness.
to do.
Ow! She hit the ceiling.
So that's a no, then?
These are the first royal duties Princess Celestia has given me. I can't risk letting her down.
And I'm sure you won't.
Princess Celestia. Oh.
Highness.
Ow.
No need for that now, Princess Twilight.
Sorry.
No need to apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry that I'm sorry and stuff like
I
that.
must admit that it is wonderful to actually be looking forward to the Summer Sun celebration.
What do you mean?
For my subjects, it has always been a celebration of my defeat of Nightmare Moon. But for me, it was just a terrible reminder that I'd had to banish my own sister.
Told you.
I guess I'd never
Sort
really
of.
thought about it that way.
But now it has become a wonderful reminder of her transformation back into Princess Luna and our happy reunion.
Oh,
I am
good.
so pleased that you will be playing a role in the festivities. I know it must have been difficult to see your friends return to Ponyville without you.
Aww.
Maybe a little.
You may no longer be my student, Princess Twilight, but I hope you know that I will always be here if you need me. Just as I hope that you will always be there when I need you.
Ooh. Hello there.
I
That's
think
cool.
this guy needs you.
I think this guy
A
needs you.
message for Princess Twilight.
Ah!
A letter from Ponyville, I presume?
Yeah, I think
Never
so.
mind. It's not
Hey!
important. Spike, where were we?
About to call it a night?
We should probably go over the checklist one more time.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'll
Oh,
leave
poor
you to
Twilight.
it.
That was cool. That was a cool thing from Celestia. That was unusual. Uh-oh. It's a big black growing thing. Celestia, watch your 6! Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. This could be interesting.
Spike?
Check.
Spike!
What time is it?
It's the
I
middle
have
of the
no
night.
idea.
But it could be morning. That's just it. I can't tell.
Don't you have a clock? Ah, God.
That is weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Come on, Spike. We have to find out what's going on.
It's definitely weird. It's literally the line between night and day.
Princess Twilight will know.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's just... Oh, there's certainly a logical...
Your Highness, you must come with us.
Ooh, the royal guard. Close the doors.
It's Princess Luna and Princess Celestia. They're gone!
Gone? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Just a sec, I'm gonna go get my caster, because unfortunately, as you may have noticed, it's not back there. So, excuse me a sec. Dang it. Sorry about that.
Shining armor, sword, even Sakura! This is the most funnest game ever! My Little Pony Adventure Pony 2! There's more! Only at help.com/play now!
We just played Disney Infinity. Playing their
Ah, dear.
whatever you think of, you can do it. It was
Sorry about that. It's like, yes, I think I'm going to keep this close at hand. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, I'm going to take these off now. Oh, I'm so sorry for being so unprepared. I tried to be so prepared for this, but failed completely. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, Ooh, there's some interesting things here. They could have been tricking us a little bit. Because I didn't see the season 4 animatic, but I couldn't help but see parts of it. So, maybe there's a bit of, maybe there could be something interesting. Maybe there's something going on with Celestia and Luna. It's still cool. I really like that scene, though, with Celestia. I mean, this is, I missed a bit, that was in a way a Luna scene. This is the kind of scene that Luna has. I mean, again, we haven't seen a lot of scenes with Celestia saying how she feels about things. I mean, again, I've always thought that Celestia did feel really bad about banishing her sister. It's not like, I'm sure she was upset and everything about that and everything, and I'm sure she didn't want to do that. So I'm glad to see that it's been confirmed that she does feel bad. I mean, people haven't looked at it that way. She had to banish her own sister. That had to be terrible. Kind of reminds me of the moment in City on the Edge of Forever, if you've seen that episode of Star Trek, where I think I'll talk about that later and stuff like that. But I think that's a moment of great strength. I mean, it's hard. I mean, Kirk doesn't want to do that, but he has to, and stuff like that. And I think that's why I liked that. I looked at that as a you know, for Celestia as a symbol of strength. I mean, she did what she had to do to protect her people. She had to banish her own sister, but she did it and stuff. But she obviously felt really bad about that and stuff. And I predict that it will be coming back on a second from now. So come on, maybe. That wasn't difficult to predict. I've unfortunately watched shows like this a long time, so anyway. It's
I
oh
don't
dear.
understand. Where are they?
We don't know. It seems that Princess Celestia and Princess Luna have simply vanished.
Bummer.
Vanished?
I'm glad the Royal Guard have more than one line.
This is why we have come to you.
We await your command.
My
Yay!
command?
Search for
We're
Celestia.
officers of the Royal Guard. We take our orders from royalty. With Princess Luna and Princess Celestia gone, and Princess Cadence overseeing the Crystal Empire now, that means we take our orders from you.
Oh, poor Twilight.
Princess Twilight, there's no time to waste. We need to know what you want us to do.
Poor Twilight.
I want you to continue the search for Princess Luna and Princess Celestia. We have to find them before ponies start to panic. There must be some clue that can tell us what's happened to them. If you find something, anything, let me know immediately.
Good going, Twilight. Good
Way
going.
to take charge, Twilight.
Ugh.
Your Highness, news from Ponyville. The Everfree Forest appears to be, well, invading.
An invasion! Oh no! Good thing I came prepared. Armed and fully charged.
Are you alright?
Prepare weapons and ammo, men! And women and ponies and whatever.
My goodness, what is it that has caused you all such distress? Whatever it is, I'm sure
Whatever it is, it's outside the door.
to really worry about.
Uh-oh.
No, you were right.
Killer plants.
Very, very worried.
We're doomed. I'd move if I were you, Twilight. I mean, Fluttershy. Dang it.
Come on,
Ow.
put your backs into it.
Maybe we should run away from the giant growing black plants. They have good reflexes. Nope. Ooh! Oh dear.
Dang, nabbit. You've never seen this kind of trouble with weeds before.
I'm afraid they're more than weeds.
Think about it. I've never seen these kinds of weeds at all. Have y'all?
Have you all? No.
Where the heck are these things coming from?
Yay.
What in tarnation is going on with the sky?
I don't know. Things are bad.
We don't. This is Ponyville territory, and we aren't due for rain until after the summer sun celebration.
It's a spiked cloud.
You Everfree clouds need to just head on back to where you belong.
Oh. Pull out. Nice recovery.
Gonna make me do this the hard way, huh?
Come on, you can move. They have lightning. Woo. Uh-oh, they got the camera. Oh no, not Carousel Boutique.
Something strange about the sky.
Yeah, uh-oh. Rarity's gonna die. Wait a minute. What did the plants have magic. Uh-oh.
What in the name of common chamomile is going on?
This is new. Oh my gosh.
Darling, I'm so sorry. I promise I am not doing this on purpose.
Interesting.
It wasn't me. I swear.
I don't think she believes you. Aww.
Oh, sweetie Belle. If this is some sort of prank you and your little crusader friends are pulling, I find very little humor in it. Rarity, you have to help me. I think something's wrong with my horns.
I think so. Oh, ow. Has her voice changed? Run for your lives! There is definitely a heck of a lot of weird things going on.
Invading. Whatever is going on, I'm sure we're going to need our friends and the elements of harmony to stop it. I just hope we haven't missed the train.
You can always fly there.
There is another way for us to get to Ponyville, remember?
There is?
Ugh. Ow. Ooh, nice catch.
You fly.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, you can also teleport yourself there, maybe.
Whoa!
But we'd have to engine check Twilight. Uh-oh. Ooh! It's an invasion.
Something very strange is going on.
I would oh my gosh.
I, for one, would appreciate an explanation.
I would like one too.
The sky split in two, and these clouds moving in sure aren't from around here.
Neither are all these crazy plants.
Uh-oh, they've got the city hall.
And try as we might, us Earth ponies can't do anything to get rid of them. Don't suppose you know any magic that might stop them from spreading?
Alas, this whole raging forest situation seems to have left my horn on the fritz.
Bummer.
We have to figure out something. I don't know how much more of this Ponyville can take.
Uh-oh. No! You will not get Fluttershy!
I can take.
The
Poor
forest
Fluttershy.
is expanding, y'all. And judging by how fast it's moving, it doesn't seem content just taking over Ponyville. I reckon before long, it'll cover half of Equestria.
No. Not if we have anything to say about it. Uh-oh. They got the cameraman. Dear, oh dear. Ooh. That's new. It's like, woo. There's definitely some interesting things here. It's like, woo, wow. Wow, I must admit, wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh dear. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, sorry, I keep checking my stuff, make sure it's still running and everything. Fingers crossed. Yes, everything's still running. Everything's still running. So wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh, Ponyville's being taken over by the Everfree Forest. It's like they're gonna take over Equestria too. Oh no. Ooh. That's new. That's new. Wow. Wow. I'm just look. The Everfree Forest. I mean, it's actually been relatively passive for the most part until now. And it's like we've never seen these plans or these clouds. It's just this place where the ponies basically just don't go and they don't have any influence over. But now it's like it's clearly hostile. I have a feeling Princess Luna and Celestia have something to do with this. It wouldn't be a surprise. It would not be a surprise. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. It's like I'm glad to see Twilight, actually took charge. I mean, it was going to be obvious to do was like keep searching for Princess Luna and Celestia, and if you find anything, tell me. But still, she didn't panic. She didn't lose it. That's cool. That's why I like Princess Twilight. She's cool. That she's still Twilight. As we see before, she's all like, oh my gosh, all anxious about the Summer Sun celebration. But when the chips are down, she's able to handle it and take care of it and stuff. She's able to do what a princess has to do. That's really cool. That's really cool. Can't help but think, is this sort of a replay of Friendship is Magic Part 1, where maybe this is all another big test by Luna and Celestia? That, it's like Twilight's in charge. Twilight is effectively in charge of the whole of Equestria at this moment, and that's cool. And again, that was cool. The Royal Guard actually got to have speaking roles and lines. And we had another guy who's not one of the standard colors of, he looks, I wonder if that was Flash Sentry's father. He kind of looked that way. He's that kind of color. Okay, anyway, back to the show. So here we go.
Fantastic. Only on the Hub Network.
She's coming in at full power. Ooh. Nice evade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm starting to wish we'd taken the train.
Bummer.
Come on,
Always wear your
we need
seatbelt,
to get
kids.
the elements of harmony and find the others.
Right attitude. Pull out. Pull out. Pull out. Ah! What about Spike? Oh dear. Spike is dead.
Thank goodness. Oh, I hope you know we wouldn't normally go through your books without permission.
Actually, they're Ponyville's books, but whatever.
Sweet, sweet, wonderful ground.
Okay, I get it. I need to work on my flying.
That's
I
okay.
don't know if you've noticed, but the Everfree Forest is just a teeny tiny bit out of control.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh!
Guess it turned out you were missing something here in Ponyville after all.
Ugh.
But perhaps you already know what's causing all of this calamity. Has Princess Celestia sent you to dispel it post-haste?
Not exactly.
Not really.
You see, Princess Celestia is, well,
She's been
she and
kidnapped.
Princess Luna are both
Gone missing!
I don't know who has taken them, but I've got a hunch we're going to need the elements of harmony to get them back.
Yay!
Oh yeah,
Usually
just
good.
like old times.
Bring weapons and ammo!
I told you we'd always be connected by the elements. Now we just gotta figure out who to aim
Because
these
you are the elements.
so we can get Celestia and Luna back and keep the rest of Equestria from becoming plant food. Any ideas?
I haven't found squat in any of the books I've been looking through. Oopsies!
It's because they're coloring. It's because they're coloring books.
Half day, half night. Strange weather patterns. Out of control plants. I think I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of who we're up against.
Really? Who? Well, I think I know, but... Ooh. Things are glowing. What's going on? I sense a flashback. Ooh. Whoa. Ah, Discord!
Winter wrap. Oh,
Now, Twilight,
Singing winter wrap-up.
you know Princess Celestia said that you were to give me a heads up before you summoned me with that little spell she gave you. In case you haven't noticed, I was in the middle of a particularly invigorating shower.
Enough! Release Princess Celestia and Princess Luna.
Uh-oh.
And stop the Everfree Forest from invading.
Is that all?
Why? Whatever are you talking about?
Don't you play dumb with us, Discord. We know you're the one behind all of this.
Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love what you've done with the place. But I couldn't possibly take responsibility. I'm reformed. Don't you remember?
Yeah, right. It's got your cloven hoof prints all over it.
I think they're dead
I'll have
wrong.
you know that I have only one cloven hoof.
Ooh.
Such accusations. And here I thought we were friends.
Drop the act, Buster. We're on to you.
She's mean.
Ladies, I'm innocent. Would I lie to you?
Yes. Maybe.
Well then, it seems we've reached an impasse. I'm telling the truth, but you think I'm lying. What do friends like us do in a situation like this, Princess Twilight?
Oh.
Congrats, by the way, on the promotion. You totally deserve it.
Yay.
We blast him back to stone.
Oh, don't do that.
Here.
Hey, easy, easy.
We can't do that. What if he really is telling the truth?
Well, finally! Some pony willing to give me the benefit of the doubt. The rest of you could learn a lot about friendship from my dear friend Shutterfly here.
What?
It's Fluttershy.
Oh, right.
To correct the problem.
Then help us figure out who is.
I suppose I could, but after all the hoof pointing and besmirching of my good name, I just don't know if I'm up to it.
I have to kind of agree with that.
Why don't you ask your zebra friend if she knows anything?
That way.
Zikora!
From my home, I've had to flee.
Bummer.
The forest has grown too wild, even for me.
Bummer.
Any idea why all this is happening?
I'm afraid it is a mystery to me as well.
Bummer.
But I may have something that, if combined with a spell, I do not dare to use it myself. The results would be tragic. It only responds to alicorn magic.
Interesting. That would be you,
Princess
Twilight.
You can turn the potion from purple to white. After a sip, you may see why the sky is day and night.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That's the dark magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, she said just a sip, Twilight, just a sip.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Oh no, her eyes are glowing. Ooh, hello there.
Not another step.
Uh-oh. Princess Luna!
Princess Luna!
Uh-oh, she looks mad.
I don't understand. Where are we? Why did you and Celestia disappear?
Did you really expect me to sit idly by while they all basked in your precious light?
Uh-oh.
There can only be one princess in Equestria, and that princess will be
Uh-oh. Ugh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, Luna! What the? Uh-oh. Ew. Oh no, the dark side is strong here. Oh no, it's Nightmare Moon! Quick, cut the commercial! To be continued. No, I hate to be continued. My Little Pony. No, 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 must not look, must not look. No, no, no. I'll find out soon enough. No!
The Everfree Forest.
It's like, I have to look, I can't look over there either, because I'm watching my TV.
Season premiere of
I was like, I'll say something in about 30 seconds or so.
next with another new episode on
Alright, come on, be over, be over.
This is going to be fun.
Yes, there we go. I can look now. It's like, no, it's like, I'll find out soon enough. It'll be 30 seconds though. Oh no, it's Princess Luna. Previously on My Little Pony, 30 seconds ago.
And Princess Celestia.
The Everfree
We're
Forest
doomed.
is invading. I think I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of who we're up against.
Sorry, Twilight, you were wrong on this one.
Don't you remember? Why don't you ask your zebra friend?
You can turn the potion from purple to white. You may see why the sky is day and night.
Princess Luna.
There can only be one princess in Equestria.
Oh no!
Princess will be me.
It's Nightmare Moon and she's mean and scary. Oh no!
My little pony, my little pony.
I just wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. I like it. I kind of like the new opening. It's still the same, but slightly different. And it has all the characters too. And Luna. Oh my gosh.
Be right back.
No, you can't leave us now. Yes, I'm glad that they air these two-parters on the same day. Cause oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. I must admit, I'm sorry that I'm still really sleep deprived, and tired. So I'm like, my brain is like malfunctioning and stuff. I was like, but oh my gosh, it's Nightmare Moon. I mean, obviously, I did watch the season 4 automatic, and I must admit, no, I didn't. No, I heard. I mean, it was all but impossible to not at least catch some glimpses of the season 4 automatic. So I do have a rough idea of what was in it, and I must admit I was kind of expecting that. And it's like, I think I have an idea of what's going on right now, but I'm not gonna say, just the off chance you haven't. But yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, it's Nightmare Moon. It's like, Luna's mean. She's angry and she's mean. I mean, it was interesting that there were two thrones and they were both side by side and stuff like that. That was cool. Again, I'm glad that they did add Princess Luna to the opening. I mean, in a way, it makes sense for her not to be in the opening because she's the princess of the night. In theory, she should be sleeping during the day and stuff. But I'm glad that they did add her to the opening because again, people like Luna a lot, and they obviously want her to be more part of the show and stuff like that. And it's cool that they added all the other characters, like all the main Ponyville characters, to the picture and stuff like that, which is cool. I like that. I think again, it's like they do listen to what the Bronies and everything, and they do make changes and stuff for the Bronies. I mean, they will not write the show specifically for the Bronies, but they will do things. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of things in this season that are going to be for the Bronies and stuff like that. So, and now we're back. Program's still running, so. Ooh! That was scary. Oh my gosh, it's Nightmare Moon, and she's mad. Oh my gosh. Ooh! It's a giant laser beam of doom. Run! Oh my gosh. She almost crushed Twilight. It's Celestia. Ooh, she's mean. Ooh!
Luna, think of how long you were banished to the moon. You'll give us no choice but to send you back there if you don't stop.
Luna, I will not fight you. You must lower the moon. It is your duty. Luna, I am Nightmare Moon.
Oh no!
I have but one royal duty now. To destroy you! And where do you think you're going?
It's a My Little Pony Princess Smackdown! Cool. Oh! Ah! Duck! Whoa! Yikes. Oh! She got Celestia! No! Wow, she's mean. She looks different too. She was Celestia?
No.
Oh, you
Why
can't.
am I gonna do this? Why now?
Celestia? Oh. She lives!
You're all right. Celestia?
Wow.
Oh, dear sister. I am sorry, but you have given me no choice but to use these.
Ooh.
Are those the elements of harmony? But that's how they looked in the past.
I figured as
You banished her.
I figured as such. This is cool. It's something that every fan has wanted to see since the beginning. Ooh. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Come on, get her, Celestia, get her! Oh! Oh no! Oh dear. That was very interesting, but it doesn't help us. Hey, where'd everybody go?
Why are you all looking at me like that?
Oh, your eyes are glowing.
You were mumbling to yourself.
Oh, and don't forget the uncontrollable sobbing. We were really worried about you.
Yeah, I would think
I,
so.
for one, found it delightful. Sort of a one-pony theater piece, if you will. You should really consider taking it on the road.
Discord.
And where we can find them?
I saw something from a long time ago.
It was nice,
Couldn't
but
explain what's happening now.
yeah.
Perhaps farther back still are the answers you seek.
Really?
Another sip of the potion will give you a peek.
Okay.
You sure about this?
Oh dear. Poor.
Oh, I do hope she breaks into a song this time.
I like new Discord. I like new Discord. Oh. Ooh. As I said, I think they've done a lot of. They're gonna go back and do all the things that the fans really wanted to see.
Oh, this is so much fun. How about a game of pin the tail on the pony?
Hey.
Playtime is over for you, Discord.
They have
Oh, I
armor?
doubt that. Hungry?
What are they?
Suit yourselves.
Oh, they were saddlebags. Oh, sorry. Ah, the elements of harmony.
What have you got there?
The elements of harmony.
They sound.
We shall defeat you.
This must be when they turn Discord into stone.
You should see yourselves right now. The expressions on your face so intense.
Ooh, they got beat up.
Sure of yourselves.
Get him! Get him!
Hilarious.
I would be paying attention if I were you. I've always been wondering why he was, in that expression. But... Ooh. It's the source of the elements of harmony.
The Tree of Harmony.
Cool.
The Tree of Harmony?
Quick, pay attention!
By Cutie Mark.
Are you sure? We have managed to discover the only means by which we can defeat Discord and free the citizens of Equestria. Even without these elements, the Tree of Harmony will possess a powerful magic.
Uh-oh.
As long as that magic remains, it will continue to control and contain all that grows here.
I have a prediction.
So, what'd you find out?
I still don't know what's happened to Princess Luna and Princess Celestia.
No.
But I think I know why the Everfree Forest is acting this way. Something's happened to the Tree of Harmony.
Ooh.
The tree of what now?
It's where Princess Celestia and Princess Luna found the elements. I
Cool.
think it's in danger.
Well, alright then. Let's go save a tree.
Where is it exactly?
Good question.
I think it's in...
There.
The heart of the enemy, unfortunately. I definitely like their Discord. I like their Discord. I don't know if I should tell you what my prediction is. I mean, you might have figured this out myself, but yourself or something like that. Brain not functioning. I'm sorry. But that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. I like. I have a feeling that wait, what was that? Wasn't paying attention to the commercial. It was like there was some interesting some alternate ponies or something. Well, anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, interesting. I mean, my prediction is they have to put the elements of harmony back into the tree because the tree's dying, or they're gonna have to sort of like reinvigorate the spirit of harmony to keep the tree of harmony alive and stuff like that. So hence, Twilight is gonna have to stay in Ponyville and stuff like that. Oh dear, I don't know if I should have said that to you right now, because that's what I like making those kind of predictions. I like making those kind of predictions. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of TV and stuff like that. It's like, I must admit, this has a lot of similarities to a lot of other things I've seen and stuff like that. So let's see, we'll see. But I like, that was cool. We got to see Princess Luna and Celestia actually fight and Discord. We got to see a lot of things that, you know, fans have been wanting to see for a really long time. I mean, it's been done really short and quick and everything like that. It's like, and interestingly, they look exactly the same as they do. You know, the two princesses look exactly the same as they do. They don't have the pink hair or anything like that. You know, Luna's not she's not 12-year-old Luna in any of these things. So, interesting. Interesting. I mean, was that a mistake? Was that a flaw? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Anyway, still, this is cool. I like this. I mean, yeah, I don't know if the little kids are gonna like these episodes, because these are really backstory and stuff. And I don't know if the little kids care about backstory so much, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it was really cool to see Luna and Celestia, you know, fighting and everything. I mean, I don't want them to fight, but it's like cool. I mean, again, I liked that. I mean, again, as always, I've always thought that it's like Celestia had no choice but to do this. People are so hard on her for doing this, but she had no choice. She did what she had to do. I mean, and she simply did what she had to do, and I think that was a great, you know, strength moment for her, because, you know, she had to banish her own sister to the moon. I mean, wow. I mean, that takes something special to do that. I mean, it's tough, and she did it for Equestria and all that stuff. And it was cool to see, you know, Discord. I mean, I'm glad that Discord's completely overconfident and everything. It's like why he's captured Stone in such a like kind of a moment, because he totally doesn't think that Discord, that the elements of harmony can defeat him and stuff like that. Again, it was interesting to see the elements of harmony, you know, in these forms and stuff like that. That's cool. Yeah, like they were in the floor. They were in the floor of the of the palace and stuff like that. Come on. Don't leave me hanging now. Everything's still running, so yeah, everything's still running, so yeah, like, I'm afraid, because like, I really don't want to go back and re-record this. I don't know if this is going to be successful or not, but still, I like. I'm a little too sleep deprived to really appreciate this too well. It's like, I'm sorry, but anyway, I like this. I like it. It's cool. We all, again, the Royal Guard got to see, everybody's got something. They're clearly going to do more and stuff and everything like that, and it's cool. I mean, it's cool they go in the backstory a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see where they go with this now, with this episode, so, Cool, good news is, I'm sorry, my brain is malfunctioning, and I must have been anticipating it going right, we're back, and stuff.
That's fantastic.
Only on the Hub Network.
Oh no, we have to go into the heart of the enemy. Oh no, we're doomed. I think it's gonna be a little bit harder than just walking down the path this time.
Yesterday we were heading into these woods to find the elements of harmony.
Seems like only yesterday I was foolish enough to think I should go after them on my own.
Aww.
I don't know what we're going to face in there, but whatever it is, I know we need to face it together.
Right attitude. Uh-oh. It's a giant green melting swamp. Bummer.
We can use those to cross.
I'd be careful if I were you. Oh my gosh, it's a stone crocodile, and you're through Twilight. Oh dear. Did she say Rockadile or something? I don't know. Oh.
Was close.
Nice
A
job.
little too close, if you ask me.
I get out of there.
Sure you're all right?
I'm fine. I just can't seem to get these new wings to do what I want them to do when I want them to do it.
Bummer.
You'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually isn't soon enough.
You have been having an awful lot of trouble with those things. And, well, who knows what else is gonna come after us? You know, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea for Twilight to go back to Ponyville and let us look for the Tree of Harmony without her.
What?
What? Why?
For starters, you just about got eaten by a crocodile.
We
A
all did.
crocodile?
He wasn't after just me.
Sure, but
Some things.
the rest of us aren't princesses.
What's that got to do with anything?
Princess
Something's
Celestia
up.
and Princess Luna are gone. If something happened to you, I just don't think Equestria can risk losing another princess.
Applejack does make a valid point. Even if we manage to save the Tree of Harmony, it won't necessarily mean Princess Celestia and Princess Luna will return. Equestria will need some pony to lead in their absence.
But the Tree of Harmony. I'm the only one who has seen it and knows what it looks like.
Huge tree, cutie marks on the trunk, probably being attacked by something hideously awful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll know it when we see it.
I have a feeling something's up, but it
All
may
of you
not
feel
be.
this way? Feel like I shouldn't be here?
It is probably for the best.
What? No. I hope something's up. Because, wow, Oh no!
Discord.
Ah! Ow. Run.
Welcome! No luck finding your tree?
We ran into some trouble, and my friends decided it would be best if I returned to Ponyville while they continue the search. Equestria will need me if Princess Celestia and Princess Luna don't return.
I'm just surprised that you agreed to their plan. I never thought you'd be the kind of pony who would think she was better than every pony else.
I don't think I'm better than any pony.
Oh dear.
Well, how silly of me to assume that you would think that. All you did was choose to keep your precious princess self out of harm's way while your friends thrust themselves right into it. I'm sure you'll all be the best of pals again when they return from their terrifying yet deeply boring experience that they're having without you.
I never should have agreed to come back here.
Come on, Twilight. Discord may be reformed, but he's not that reformed. He's just trying to get under your skin. Well, it's working.
Discord might be right on this one. Then again, maybe he's not. I was expecting him to be like, but no, he's not. I think he is actually reformed and trying to help.
We're
It's like,
almost at Celestia and Luna's old castle. Maybe whatever Twilight saw when she took that crazy potion wasn't real. Maybe there is no Tree of Harmony.
Maybe it's right down there.
It can't be.
Hmm.
How are we supposed to get to it?
I'm surprised at the maid 6 for thinking that. Oh, look at it.
Stairs, silly.
How convenient.
Are we there yet?
I don't
Oh,
know where we are. We are lost.
bummer.
I never should have left my friends.
We can't just give up. Maybe if I get up there, I'll be able to spot him. Well, what do you know?
Twilight?
What the? What are they doing to Twilight? Oh no.
I think it's dying.
So let's save it already.
Oh dear, I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Nice try.
Get her! Oh. Ow.
Valiant efforts on both your parts, but the tree remains in jeopardy.
And I suppose you've got a better idea? That's what I thought.
I know who would know what to do. But we sent her home.
Aww. Yeah, what? What the? What's up with the maid 6? Wow, I'm really surprised by that. It was a very unharmonious thing for the main 6 to do. It's like that goes against everything they've been through, really. I mean, they should have learned by now that, you know, magic is friendship. The elements of harmony are, you know, powered by them and everyone being together and stuff. I'm surprised. I must admit, I almost thought it was one of those things where like someone's controlling them with their mind control or something. But it's like no, it's like wow, they generally feel that way. I mean, when I think about it now, in a way, it kind of makes some sense because obviously Twilight's this big important pony now, and she's she's a princess. It's like it's like we can't risk you getting killed, Twilight, Princess Twilight. But at the same time, it's like wow, haven't they forgotten that the elements of harmony only work together when they all use them? They can't use them without Twilight and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm just shocked. It's shocked. I mean, I think this is what the central lesson of this episode is going to be, is that it's going to be about, that it's going to be about reinvigorating the spirit of harmony, either by them putting the elements of harmony back in the tree, or it's going to be them, like, reunifying their spirit, because obviously what's happening is that they're obviously having to adjust. Twilight's a princess, she has to spend time away from the main six, and everything, and as Twilight said before, it's like she feels like something's missing already, that she doesn't want to be away from her friends, and obviously they all have the elements of they are the elements of harmony. They don't just simply wear them, they are the elements of harmony. So for the elements of harmony to be apart like that does make sense that it'd be bad that their strength and stuff would wane and fade and everything like that. And that's I'm surprised. I'm just surprised that the main six haven't learned. They've apparently forgotten everything they've learned over the past 3 seasons and stuff, and I'm just shocked. I mean, it does kind of feel like a replay of Friendship is Magic Part 2. It's like Applejack and Rainbow Dash both got their butts kicked by the Manticore, and it felt like that. Anyway, time to get back to the show. Oh no.
It was your idea, Applejack.
We all agreed it was the best thing, Rainbow Dash. We were trying
Oh
to protect
dear. No. Oh, Spike's been beaten up.
Twilight! Trouble! Help!
Blech. Spike's dead. Bummer. Oh no, Spike is dead, and Princess Twilight's getting her butt kicked. Oh no. You will not eat Twilight!
Listen here, you rabid rhododendrons! You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us!
It's about time!
Up here!
Ow.
Come and get me! Don't forget about me!
Way to go, Verity! Oh my gosh. Oh man. Hey! Nice shot! Ooh. Wow.
I sure am glad you came looking for us.
Not as glad as I am that you found me.
Yeah.
The truth of it is, Twilight, we're simply lost without you.
Aww.
Yeah, Equestria may need its princess, but we need our friend.
It's so touching! Dear oh dear. Be careful, Twilight. Uh-oh. It's got her.
Even without these elements, the Tree of Harmony will possess a powerful magic. As long as that magic remains, it will continue to control and contain all that grows here.
I know how we can save the tree. We have to give it the elements of harmony.
Bummer.
Whoa! How are we supposed to protect Equestria? How are we meant to rein discord in if we can't use the elements to turn him back to stone?
Good questions.
The elements of harmony. They're what keep us connected no matter what.
Yes and no.
You're right about one thing, Applejack. The elements of harmony did bring us together. But it isn't the elements that will keep us connected. It's our friendship. And it's more important and more powerful than any magic. My new role in Equestria may mean I have to take on new responsibilities. And our friendships may be tested. But it will never, ever be broken. There's no time to lose.
Right attitude!
Ready!
Oh dear. It's actually kind of sad, but we'll see. What? No! Stop her! Ah! You can do it, Twilight! Oh no! Did you eat Twilight? No! Oh. Oh no! They've been vaporized! Oh dear. Oh.
Oh, pooh.
Aw, Discord's unhappy, but oh well, that's okay. Aw. Yay! They saved the princesses! Yay!
I
Aw.
know how difficult it must have been for you to give up the elements. It took great courage to relinquish them.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
What's inside it? How am I supposed to open it? 6 locks?
6 keys.
I do not know where they are, but I do know that it is a mystery you will not be solving alone.
Nice one, Celestia. Cool.
Bravo, ladies, bravo! However did you save the day this time? Blast the beast
Uh-oh.
with your magic necklaces, I presume?
Where'd they go, anyway?
Where are those little trinkets of yours? You know, the ones you used to send me back to my extremely uncomfortable stone prison.
Gone.
Gone? Gone?
Uh-oh.
Our friendship remains. And if you want to remain friends, you'll stop thinking whatever it is you're thinking and help us clean up.
Fine. But I don't do windows.
One thing I don't get.
See?
Why'd all this happen now?
Good question.
I have no idea. Those seeds I planted should have sprouted up ages ago.
What did you say?
Oh, why should I try to explain it when you can see for yourself?
Discord!
Playtime is over for you, Discord.
Oh, I was wondering what those were.
Oh, hungry?
Ow.
Well, obviously things didn't go according to my original plan. My plunder seeds should have stolen the magic from the Tree of Harmony and captured Princess Celestia and Princess Luna thousands of moons ago.
Bummer.
Alas, it seems the tree had enough magic to keep the seeds from growing up big and strong.
Yay!
Until now, that is.
You realize this is information we could have used hours ago?
And rob you of a valuable lesson about being princess? What kind of friend do you think I am?
Interesting point. Ow. I'm just still not amused, though. Ah! Now we get to see the summer sun celebration. Everything's still recording, so that's cool. Oh, actually. Way to go, Princess Twilight!
Citizens of Equestria, it is no longer with a heavy heart, but with great joy that I raise the summer sun. For this celebration now
Oops.
represents not the defeat of Nightmare Moon, but the return of my sister, Princess Luna.
Yay! Ah. Interesting. Cool. Way to go, Twilight. So ends Princess Twilight? I'm pretty sure it was Princess Twilight the name of this episode. I forgot I didn't check.
Brand new episodes of My Little
I'm actually gonna watch this now.
Pony challenge. challenges, all new villains,
Ooh.
and a new quest that could change the destiny of Ponyville forever. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. All new next Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30
Yes!
Pacific, only on the Hub Network.
Cool. As always, thank you to you hardworking people for making this show so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna just a second. I have to stop my thing. Oh dear. Oh yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, I had to go. I'm gonna shut my television off. Unfortunately, I think my video capture program did in fact crash. So bummer. Hopefully, it will be salvageable. But we. Well, hopefully that'll be salvageable. If not, I'll have to go record it off my DVD. Just saying. Ah, dear. I'm very, very, very sorry about being so unfocused and unprepared. I must admit, and everything. Oh, again, still recording. At least my sound's still recording. So that's cool. Anyway, wow, that's cool. Ooh, that was cool. I mean, that was cool. I must admit, I like and dislike this episode. I mean, we certainly got some pretty cool backstory. I have to say that a lot of it was really unnecessary in terms of the story. I mean, but it was still pretty cool. We got to see the main six fight and be tough and everything. I mean, there was a lot of cool stuff, definitely for the bronies and stuff like that, and stuff for people who wanted backstory, who wanted to see the big fight with Nightmare Moon and Celestia and everything like that, and how Discord was defeated and where the elements of harmony came from. Interesting. Obviously, they've definitely done something really cool. They've clearly given a season long arc with this box with the 6 keys. I mean, I think the obvious thing is that it's going to be like 6 new elements of harmony or something like that, There's 6 keys. There's 6 keys, and obviously, I mean, I think that the main 6 are all going to have to go on like some big, massive, super lesson thing, and when they complete it, they unlock a new key or something like that, Maybe it'll have nothing to do with the main 6. Maybe it'll be 6 other things or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's like, did actually watch this thing, at the end, where it's like, next time on My Little Pony's like new super villains. I didn't get a good look at who the villain was. It appeared to be a male character, which is cool, and stuff like that. Yeah, I must admit, I don't get this in HD. Annoying, but oh well, so be it. I think it's just simply because of my cable provider and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's still pretty cool. I mean, I definitely like new Discord. I like him. He's cool. he's laughy, goofy, and fun, And it's interesting that, all the elements of harmony are gone. He can go crazy and do whatever the heck he wants. But interestingly, he does generally care about friendship, and he does want to still be the main 6's friends and everything like that, which is cool. And I honestly do kind of believe him. I mean, obviously he's befriended the main 6. He's realized, these ponies are not so bad. They're willing to let me be who I am and stuff like that, as long as I don't go crazy about it and stuff like that, which is cool. I like new Discord. It was really cool to see all those things. I mean, I do have to say, again, I'm rambling on already. I'm so sorry for being sleep deprived. Oh, man, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, the interesting thing about that was, I did like all that stuff. It was certainly cool. Obviously, yeah, with the... it did answer a lot of questions, but there's still a lot of other questions, like how can Celestia use the elements of harmony by herself and stuff like that, everything like that. It's an interesting question. This is an interesting question and all that stuff, but in a way, the thing was what happened with Celestia confirms sort of a theory that I've had with the elements of harmony that I was going to mention, that I might mention in another video, is that Twilight is the lens. The element of magic itself is the lens that all the other elements of harmony pass through and use, and it makes sense. It makes sense in a way, and that's cool. That's cool, and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna briefly comment on it because this video is gonna be. It's over an hour already, and I really don't want this to be really long and stuff. There's definitely a lot to. Actually, there is a lot to think about, but there's also a lot of things to not think about. This episode is pretty straightforward in its basic premise. The first episode again was really just. Setting up that, we're under attack by the Everfree Forest and stuff, and the resolution in the second episode was pretty straightforward. The main 6 just have to put the elements of harmony back in the tree. So both of these episodes are really setting up for something much bigger and much more important in the future and stuff like that. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming with Discord and the seeds of darn, I have a short-term memory. And his siege, it's like, yeah, but so I was wondering, why now? Why now? I mean, why did all this start happening now and stuff? Well, the short answer is that Discord planted these big these seeds that were going to eventually take over. So he did have a backup plan. So I think, so he's not as stupid as we think he is and stuff like that. Or at least he appears to be, that he did have a backup plan, that he figured, he somehow did know that he was going to be defeated by the elements of harmony, and he had an escape plan and stuff like that. So reminds me of the last line from the Q. Darn, I forgot the actor's name, but the guy who did Q for like forever. And stuff. I was like, always have an escape plan. That was from the World Is Not Enough. Anyway, enough of that. I like and dislike these episodes. I mean, there were some really cool things in it, but they're really more just for us. They really didn't drive the story forward. It's like, yeah, it was cool to see Nightmare Moon get defeated and how that happened. It wasn't really emotional. Celestia, you can't be dead. We love you. No. I mean, yes, at that point, I knew that this was, this was a replay of something that happened. So I know Celestia is not dead. She's not dead. She's been unconscious and stuff like that. I mean, again, I'm a little annoyed again by the season 4 animatic. I didn't even watch it, but I knew roughly what was going to happen in it, and the only way to avoid that is to like be completely disconnected from the Brony community and the internet, and it's like, because yeah, I mean, I like in my Princess Luna video, I saw the moment where Luna is like being like being turned into thing in someone's thumbnail of some video that I'm not even gonna go watch. I'm like, I was almost tempted to leave a comment on the person's video. Please change the thumbnail of your video. I really don't want to see this and stuff like that. It was like, anyway, enough of that. That's me venting. But anyway, but yeah, these were good. I mean, I actually like this idea. I mean, but at the same time, I'm also concerned. I mean, I'm glad that they're clearly making the show more in-depth. They're going down roads that the Bronies have wanted the show to go down for a while. But there's also this danger of, are we going to lose the 6-year-olds? We might gain the Brony community. The Brony community might be really happy, but the 6-year-old children might be like, why is this important? Or why do I care? And stuff. They may not care why. They may not want to see the big battle between Nightmare Moon and Celestia. They may not care. They probably do to a point, but there's no denying that writing for children and writing for adults is way different. Children have relatively short attention spans and things of that nature, and stuff like that. Again, I'm not an expert in child psychology or whatever, but I remember hearing, I think it was in a commentary on Fraggle Rock, that children have short attention spans, so you gotta have, especially young children have short attention spans, so you gotta remind them of stuff, so they may completely forgotten about this stuff, and they may not care. But yeah, I mean, that's why I'm always concerned when people say, like, well, they should make this more in-depth. Well, if you do that, you might lose the 6-year-olds, who frankly are the primary audience. If they lost the 6-year-olds, the show would die. The show would be done. There'd be no reason for Hasbro to keep funding the show, because their audience is the 6-year-olds, so that the 6-year-olds would want to go and buy their toys. And if the 6-year-olds went away because they can't handle it, then there's no reason for them to keep the show alive. And okay, that was just my personal opinion on that. I think it'll be fine. They've always managed to have this balance. They've always managed to balance those two things, and I think they did do it well. Again, I was very surprised by the main 6. I was like, really? I was almost hoping that they were under mind control. They were like under when Discord took them over in Return of Harmony. I was hoping that was what was going on. It's like, wow, this is such an unmain 6 thing. I mean, they've learned all these lessons and they've been through so much. You'd think by now they realize that, they have to do things together. This is what they do and stuff like that. Again, this is in a way almost a replay of Friendship is Magic Part 1 and 2. In fact, it's the opposite. In the first two, they had to go in the first two of those episodes. They had to find the elements of harmony, learn them, and understand them. Here, they have to give them up, and they have to rely on their own friendship and stuff to unite them and stuff, which might be the central lesson here. That, I mean, obviously in the real world we don't have the elements of harmony uniting things, but when I think about it, I can't help but think about high school. Because, when you're in high school, it's easy to have a big group of friends because you're with them every single day. You're with them every single day. And stuff like that. But when you leave high school, it's much harder to be friends with people and stuff, because once you're out of high school, you actually have to, it takes work and effort to maintain those friendships. And sadly, I know this because I basically don't keep in contact with any of my friends from high school, as a lot of people do. But some people have been staying in contact with their friends from high school through their entire lives, and that's great. Good for you. And I feel bad that I kind of feel bad in a way about that, because it's like I definitely have a lot to learn about friendship and keeping friends and stuff like that. Because friendship takes having friendships like these take work. It doesn't just simply happen. Like any relationship, it takes work. It just doesn't happen on its own. It doesn't it just simply doesn't maintain and sustain itself on its own. And in a way, the main six have all been united by the elements of harmony, and obviously living together in Ponyville and everything. And obviously, in a way, that's clearly now changed. The elements of harmony are now essentially gone. They're in the tree of harmony. And obviously Twilight's going to have to spend time apart from the main six and everything like that. That's just simply the way life works. I mean, despite the fact that Twilight's a princess and everything, in a way that's a good sub lesson for real life. That you're not gonna be with your friends unlike in high school. You're with your friends pretty much all day and stuff like that. Obviously, when you leave high school, you get a job and stuff like that. People don't live in the same towns and stuff like that. It's just simply. No, it's just simply not the same. And if you want to maintain those friendships, it takes serious work to do so and stuff like that. Again, this is coming from a loner, someone who doesn't have lots of friends. Which is, again, this is why I'm glad I have this new channel and stuff. So I'm still out there communicating and actually having friends and stuff like that. So yes, thank you again. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and liking and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'm losing my mind here, but anyway, yeah. Again, I think sometimes I look at these sub-lessons, I think about them too much. It's like I see what I want to see, but there's nothing wrong with that. And maybe in a way that was the lesson. I mean, obviously these two episodes are clearly quote unquote exposition episodes. Just again, like the first two episodes were. They were exposition episodes. They were setting up the show. They were setting up everything, including the elements of harmony, what the main six mission and everything are. Again, as in the first two episodes, Twilight is commissioned to basically study friendship. That's done. Twilight understands friendship. She gets it now. I mean, maybe she still has things she has to learn about friendship and all that. But as I like to say, Twilight is no longer the student. She is not only is she no longer the student, she's not only the master. She's now the teacher and the protector of friendship and stuff like that. All of which I'm going to comment more about this probably when I do an Equestria Girls review at some point, which I probably will do at something, because there's definitely a lot of things in that episode that really show her character and how Twilight's role has changed from being the student of friendship to really the master and then the teacher and the protector and stuff like that. Again, she's taking over Celestia's role. Celestia is, in a way, the teacher. She's the mentor. And she's becoming that. Twilight's becoming a mentor, and she's, a leader and all these things. Again, she's simply becoming Celestia's role. She's a princess now, and so she has to take responsibility and, be able to lead and teach and all of those things and everything like that. And that's clearly what's being set up here, that Twilight is being, obviously something else. The thing with the box, that's interesting. I mean, I predict it's going to be like a new 6 elements of harmony or something like that, or it's going to be some big, obviously it has to do with harmony or something like that, because obviously it came from the tree of harmony and stuff like that. But that's cool. Again, I'm rambling on, my brain's malfunctioning. But yeah, I do like the fact that they've clearly set up a lot, and they definitely have a lot. They intend to do a lot in this season, which I think is cool. They definitely intend to do a lot more in the season than they did in the third. So I definitely predict awesomeness in this season. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to like it a lot. I'm going to like it a lot. I think it's going to be cool. So yeah, there's definitely a few things to think about in this episode, and so yeah, overall, I think it's definitely fun. It was definitely in a way of fun, but yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of cool things. I think there was something for everybody here, including myself. I mean, obviously, I wanted to see the battle with Celestia and Luna. Obviously, the Royal Guard got to speak and stuff like that. We got to see one other pony other than Flash Sentry, who's not one of the quote-unquote uniform core colors of the Royal Guard, who's actually a different color. Again, that might have been Flash Sentry's father. He kind of has a simple, he not paying too close attention, he looked a little bit older. He was sort of the same color, but then again, we've seen that color is not determined by your parents. It's like, like we saw Rainbow Dash's and Rainbow Dash's parents. I don't remember what, I know her mother was pink. I think her father might have been blue. But anyway, I mean, like Twilight. Oh yeah, better example is Twilight's parents. But neither of them were purple. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that color doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's like just because you're brown doesn't mean that your parents were brown or anything like that. But anyway, so enough of that. But yeah, I mean that was cool. We got to see the Royal Guard do more than we actually got to see them affirm that they are that Twilight's in command. Twilight's in overall command and control of Equestria. I mean, and she is. She's oh dear, I was gonna say she's third in line, now with Luna and Celestia being captured. She's in charge. She's in charge now, and that's cool. I mean, that's cool. I must admit, in a way, it's kind of odd the Cadence didn't appear because clearly stuff was going on. But then again, this was actually only a Ponyville crisis. So yeah, if all of Equestria was being, I mean, obviously night and day and stuff, so obviously did affect all of Equestria. But only Ponyville at that moment was under attack. So in a way, Cadence may not have been aware of the full situation. And again, Cadence, with all these princesses, probably trust Twilight. I mean, obviously they wouldn't put her in this position if she didn't, if they didn't think that she could handle it and stuff like that. And I'm glad that Twilight shows that she can handle it, but at the same time shows that she's still Twilight. She's still anxious and fearful about things. She's still like, oh my gosh, where's my checklist? What if we forget the checklist? And oh my gosh, and stuff like that. And stuff like that. She's still Twilight. She's still. I mean, that's cool. I love that. I mean, oh dear. I have to reference my own OC Blue Star, who's a very heroic character, but as I've said before, he's not Master Chief, who I do think does get afraid of things once in a while, but the key is he never, ever, ever lets it control him. I mean, how could Master Chief not be afraid of at least some of the time of the things that he does? But again, the key is he never lets it control him. He always does what he has to do. But I can't imagine that he's not afraid, at least sometimes. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, anyway, my LC Blue Star, he is affected by things. He might initially be afraid or scared or anxious about something, but he'll find the strength and whatever to overcome that and deal with the situation. Great line from Roy Rogers was that, courage is being scared as heck, but saddling up anyway. And that definitely describes Twilight and Blue Star very well. That, yeah, Twilight will initially, I mean, you can see the Twilight's initially like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Okay. Then she takes a moment and figures out what she has to do and gives clear, concise orders in the way that a princess should and would have to do, and she does that. It makes me so happy to see that. It's so good to see a leader who will actually lead. Who will actually lead, regardless of how she may feel about the situation. She can lead and stuff, and that's really comforting. But again, I'm surprised at the main six for the way they behaved. I mean, but again, in a way, it makes kind of sense for that. It makes sense because they're all working this out. This is a big change. I mean, this is a big change, obviously, for Twilight, both physically and emotionally and everything. But this is a big change for them too. I mean, how do you deal with my friend's a princess now? What do we do? How do I deal with that? I mean, is it really appropriate for Twilight to go on this big dangerous mission with us? What if she gets hurt? What if she gets killed? Equestria may need her, and I mean, these are in a way legitimate things to think about. I mean, Twilight is important. I mean, if something did happen to Twilight, the only person who'd be in charge would be Cadence and stuff like that. So it would be something for them to consider. But I'm surprised that they acted that way. I thought that was the reason why the Tree of Harmony was dying, was that the main six are figuring out all this, and while they're doing this, they're being very unharmonious. They're being separated and stuff like that. I mean, like when Twilight opens the letter, reels it to Mickey Pie and says, "Oh, enough of that. I'll leave that later." In a way, I'm kind of disappointed by that too. It's like, oh, come on. And stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Twilight, I think that in a way that was probably the whole thing with that. Everyone in this episode is adjusting and figuring out how to deal with that. And again, I'm glad to see that Celestia got some good lines and everything, and to show that she is upset. She didn't want to banish her own sister to the moon, but she had to. And she's glad that it's no longer a celebration of the defeat of Nightmare Moon, but it's a celebration of everybody being back together and being happy that, yay, Luna's back and everything's good. And Luna got to participate in the rising of the Summer Sun celebration. We got to see it, which was cool. A little confused about what Twilight's role in this is, why she does that. She did like a sonic rain boom or something, but instead of doing a rain boom, did like her cutie mark or something like that. I don't know. Well, whatever. I mean, again, I'm sleep deprived and brain's malfunctioning and the video is running long. It's like according to my timer, an hour and 20 minutes. Ooh, I sense much rendering in my future. I sense much rendering and hard work for my computer in the future. But anyway, so yeah, and oh dear, I may have to go back and recapture the video because I think the program crashed. Bummer. I don't think it likes running things over an hour or something, or over 40 minutes or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, regardless, I'm gonna try to make this work, and I hope this video works out. I mean, again, this is an experiment, so now I think I'm gonna end there. So I'm gonna summarize that. I think this was a good episode. I mean, it gets me excited about the rest of season 4, and now I can go and watch the season 4 automatic now, and not be so like no. And I apologize if my lack of focus and setup and like I think the camera at the start was like this and stuff at the beginning. I'm sorry. It's like, unfortunately, I'm very glad I decided to check my cable box. It's like, because I figured it was at 10:30, but no, it's not at 10:30. It started at 10. I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry if I did say that. Yeah, it started at 10:30 and not 10. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, I must admit I have to get back into the game and check things again. Like, I don't check Equestria Daily because I didn't want to. Or this because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm sorry if I misled you and you missed the first part of this. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll be on tomorrow morning and stuff like that. I think it is. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I do apologize with my lack of setup and everything. It's like, oh my gosh, I was literally under the gun when it came for time. It's like I realized like 10 minutes before, oh my gosh, it's gonna be on in like 10 minutes. I gotta get all my stuff and everything set up, and I'm glad that yeah, this was like yeah. All I'm gonna say is I had an appointment that was gonna be that I had. I'm glad I moved this morning. I had to go do something real quick, and I'm glad I moved that to an earlier time. Because if I hadn't, I probably would have completely missed this, and I would have been very upset and angry. And I was like, rah, 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 rah. So yeah, I guess yes. In summary, this episode, it's really cool. I mean, it's I don't know if it's such a great episode on its own, but it's definitely a cool exposition / backstory episode, and it's definitely fun. This new Discord, I like new Discord. Discord's fun. He's cool. Again, he's clearly not a bad guy. And I'm glad that he's clearly showing us he's not a bad guy anymore. He's not a bad guy. He's more like now he's truly a fun prankster, like a lot of people think have viewed him, and he is. And I'm glad that that's true. And I'm sorry I was so hard on Discord at first, but he clearly was evil when we first met him. He did a lot of bad stuff, but good news is he's reformed now. As the writers describe, he's a loose cannon and stuff like that. But but he does it in a fun way and stuff like that. And I think he's shown that he's not interested in going back to the dark side. He does want to be friends with the main 6 and all the ponies and stuff like that. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, and had a lot of cool, neat backstory things, and it was just a fun episode. I'm not too sure if it was such a great episode on its own, but it was still really cool, and I like it, and I enjoy it, and it's pretty cool, and definitely encourages me that season 4 is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to have, it appears, at least one really big arc in it, which is going to be cool, and a lot of things are being set up in this episode. And again, I think in short, it probably is a replay of the first 2 episodes of My Little Pony, but the opposite. Instead of them finding the elements of harmony and mastering them, now that they've mastered the elements of harmony, they have to give them up and put them back to where they came from and have their friendship basically survive on their own, which I think is a pretty cool lesson. It's like it's like they no longer need the elements of harmony because, again, they are the elements of harmony. The magic comes from them, not just simply from the elements of harmony and stuff. So they no longer need them because they've mastered and understood them and stuff. And that's cool. I think that might have been the central lesson here, that it'll be harder for them, but they've mastered all these elements. They understand who and what they are and understand that their friendship needs work, and they no longer need these elements of harmony. And I must admit, that briefly reminds me of at the end of Digimon, that they have these things called crests. We're very similar to the elements of harmony in a way, that they all symbolized different things like courage and friendship and stuff like that. And at the very end of the season 1, they discover they no longer need these things. They don't need them. The power has always been in them, but it's also been through the whole group and not individually and stuff like that. So they no longer need the physical crests anymore. The crests have been inside of them and stuff like that. Anyway, again, enough. That was meant to be a summary and ended up, I could probably go on, but I don't want to. I don't want to find out how long it'll take to render an hour-and-a-half video. But anyway, so now I'm gonna finish up with, before I end this, is that Was this format successful? Obviously, hopefully negating the unfortunate setup. I'll be sure to set up and be ready next time. Sorry about that. Again, if I had realized it was a 10, I would have been prepared a lot earlier. But anyway, regarding all those issues, was this format successful? Was it bad? I mean, did it bother you that I was trying to make predictions during the episode? That was kind of, I must have been in a way, may not have been a good idea. But we'll see. Again, I'd like to know what your thoughts on how this on this format. Does this format work? Should I go back to the Comrack format, where basically I've seen this before and I watch it again? I'll record it, watch it again, and then be able to comment and stuff on it like that. It'll edit out all the commercials beforehand and stuff like that. I mean, I actually think this worked out kind of okay. I think it worked out okay. I think having the 3 minutes or so to talk during the commercials and stuff, like, ooh, did you see that? Or did you see that? Or, this is what I think this means. Or, ooh, this is what this could mean. So I think that worked. And probably, I mean, obviously, if I have to go back to the Comrack format, I have to watch it, and then I have to edit it, and then I have to watch it again. It wouldn't be such a bad thing. But yeah, again, I'd like to know what you think about this. I mean, if this was okay, if it's not okay, was it okay, was it not okay, and stuff. And I'm sorry that I'm sleep deprived. It's like, oh my gosh, I gotta set up everything. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn that on, or I forgot, the book fell over, and my microphone fell over. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, this reminds me an awful lot of my first Comrack video with the first part, where I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, what am I going to do? I was like, right in the middle, it's like, I tried to put my microphone over here and realized it was far, because originally, I did it with just off the television, so I was over there, the microphone was over there, I was trying to record my voice from across the room, which frankly is not designed to do. It's a close-up microphone and stuff like that, so I really had to put it on a table and put it closer and stuff like that, and stuff like that. I had a lot of technical issues during that one, so, oh, the symbolism and the irony! So yeah, I guess again, in short, was this format successful? Was it a complete failure? Did you like it? And if there's any ways I can improve this or anything like that, please comment below. And I hope you so now I'm definitely going to end this now. So I hope you enjoy this Comrack video. It's technically not a Comrack video because it's an actual true blind reaction video for a change. Yo! I will no longer have to feel guilty anymore. Again, I always try to label my things as being, Comrack videos, not blind reaction videos, but I sometimes do feel bad about that. That might be misleading some people to think that, though this is not, most of my other videos are not blind reaction videos. They are Comrack commentary / reaction videos and stuff like that. But this was the first one that I've ever done that was a true blind reaction video, and it was when it was on the air itself and stuff like that. So, so anyway, I sense much work in my future and much rendering by my computer. My poor computer. It works so hard. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this Comrack video, and definitely looking forward to future episodes of Season 4. So, until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.